guys, welcome to my 22nd day of seeing how far I can get with $10,000 and how much I can do. Today we're still in Hakuba, Japan, and we're getting a new resort achievement unlocked. But I'm running super late. I've got to get to the bus in about 6 minutes, and it's about a 7-minute walk. We did a little bit of run, and we made it just in time. By the way, if you're new here, that green money counter on the side is how much money I have left. Caught all my spendings right down to the cent. In Australian dollars, of course. If you're different currency, then you got to figure that part out yourself. But let's get back to the video. I got to Cortina around about 8 o'clock, and waited in the line for about half an hour before getting to the second line, and then waiting for another half an hour again. But now we're into the good stuff, the fresh powder in the trees. The last few days here we've been absolutely spoiled. We've got dumped on every single day for the last 4 days, and it's been absolutely insane. Now after riding all morning, it was time for a bit of lunch. We decided to go to this restaurant. I had pizza, Cassie had some beef stew thing that looked pretty good. But had to get back in a wet gear and go riding. At this point, I was pretty tired and I could have happily gone back to the hostel, but Cassie wanted to keep riding, so we went a few more laps, found a few more fresh powder in the trees. I promise she was fine. She was fine. See? Fine. She got videos of me riding too, but they're on her phone and I didn't have one to make this video. So take my word for it when I said I was just absolutely slashing all day. Now getting back to the hostel, for the afternoon I had a bit of a nap and then I had a shower after that. Before meeting my mate Paddy in the bar for a beer, because it's happy hour and beers are cheap here. Then smashing in some gourmet ramen. With me this one, it actually tastes really, really good. I promise you it does. If you don't believe me, give it a go and I promise you you'll fucking like it, I reckon. For that amazing gourmet meal, we watched a bit of Big Bash League before it got rained out. Then I looked at the snow and saw a lot was coming down, so I decided it's time for another early night because I'm bloody knackered. But thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. But until then. Hey everyone, my name's Aiden and this is my 23rd day of traveling as far as I can on $10,000. So last night we had a fair bit of powder, so today's been a pretty good day. My plan for today is I'm going to go in the trees at Sagaike, which is the little mountain behind the hostel I'm staying at, till about lunchtime, and then come back to the hostel for our little barbecue and Triple J Horizon 100 day. So the line here was really long because Cortina was closed and it's a weekend here, so everyone came here for obviously these tree runs. But I was still pretty lucky, managed to get, I'd say, I don't know, 6-7 laps of just fresh powder before it sort of get trekked out and sort of got a bit choppy and not as much fun. But I mean, it's still powder, so of course it's fun. But yeah, then I got another video of Cassie doing this drop. She got one of me, and I don't have the video, but I stacked anyway, so it's not that much fun to watch. But yeah, it was actually a pretty sick day. Had so much fun, and yeah, now we're off to the hostel to go get ready for the Triple J day. This is my first and only take recording this video, so if I fuck it up, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just trying to be more raw and authentic, and just giving my exact thoughts on everything that's going on as it's happening, while I'm watching it with you guys. But yeah, never thought I'd drink VB in Japan, but well, here we are. What else? Oh yeah, my Instagram link's in the bio. Go give me a follow if you like, and message me if you want to, and I'll message you back. I always love hearing from you guys, and yeah, cool. Got to mention yesterday, but the accommodation I booked before I got here is now over, so all the accommodation comes out of the budget. At the moment it's about $30-ish a day, so we'll try and keep the spending down where I can. Now there's always one Aussie guy wearing thongs in the snow. Yeah, it's coming to the end of the video now. I had quite a few beers, don't remember exactly how much. I'll put it on the screen so you can see. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow guys. Until then, day 24 here of my trip around the world on $10,000 to see how much I can do and how far I can travel with that much money. Today is a very sort of chill day because I'm a little bit hungover from yesterday, so my body hurts from snowboarding a lot lately, so I thought I'd just have a little break and then just watch some NBA and just sort of take it really easy. In the last 24 hours, one of my videos sort of blew up a little bit and I've got a bunch of new followers, so I thought I'd let you all know what my plan is now. Next few weeks I'm going to be here in Japan in Hakuba. After that I'll be traveling around Japan for a few weeks before getting down to Vietnam and Cambodia and Thailand. Still working out my route, but I'll let you know when I know. At the moment here I'm paying about $38 a day in accommodation. It's normally about $40-something a night here, and I did ask them for a discount because I'm staying here for more than a few weeks. Typically when you stay in a hostel for longer than a couple of weeks, you can ask them for like a long-term deal. Worst thing they're going to say is no. In this case they said yes for me, which is pretty nice. Now sort of coming to the end of our day here now. I just had the noodles and then watched some Big Bash League with my mate Paddy on his phone, and then had a beer to make myself feel a little bit better before getting into bed at like 8:30 for a very early night. More snow coming tomorrow and it's going to be a big day and I just want to feel better. Thank you, I'll see you tomorrow, but until then. Today I got myself lost in the snow in Japan. Anyway, my name's Aiden, this is my 25th day of seeing how far I can get on $10,000 and how much I can do. We're in Hakuba, Japan, and today we're heading off to Happo 1, which is one of the resorts that I haven't been too much to this season. Figured it'd be fun to explore. I got there about 8:30, had a couple of warm-up laps before going off into the trees. Here, where it gets fun. So I was on a cat track that I thought linked up to another cat track. Turns out it put me into a valley where I got down to a river where it was a little bit sketchy to get out of. Didn't film too much in there, but it took me about an hour to get out of there and then walk out to this main road. And yeah, walking through thigh-deep snow is not fun. Anyway, when I got to the road, it's about a 10-minute walk back to the resort, and yeah, I was very happy to get back. So when I got back, did about 4 or 5 more laps before it was getting a little too damp for me with my hoodie, and I decided to make my way back to the hostel. But of course, grabbing a coffee because I needed a little warm up because I was getting a little bit chilly. And when I came back, I decided to go get a sandwich from the convenience store as well as little Chinese sushi things, which are really tasty, and then do some washing. Now, the sandwich was okay, but these things are amazing. But I always fuck them up when I try and open them and they go everywhere. Today I did not, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, then came back, hung and washing out, watched Netflix, got to film it, and had a shower. Now I'm just heading back off to the convenience store to grab some food for dinner. I'm thinking noodles. I found a little pizza roll, as well as this little wrap thing, which turned out to be really good, so I'm definitely getting that again. Then after that, had my arm twisted for a couple of beers before venturing off to my room to watch TikToks and YouTube for the night. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, but until then.